Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a preview of all of the dies that will be released on July 1st at scrapdivadesigns.com. This is such a fun release. I just got it in the mail the other day and it is mostly a tropical theme, so I'm looking forward to sharing with you everything that will be available. I'll have my referral link down below in the description box. It's always in my videos, as well as my coupon code, which is Strawberry Cream. If you use that at checkout, you'll save 10% off of your order. So again, this is a preview of all the different dies. I'm just going to, go through them kind of quickly to show you what's going to be available. I do have a couple of examples that I got started on, so I will show you those towards the end. If you have any questions, please let me know. So all of these I'll have samples eventually, but I did want to come on and show you what's going to be available so you could start planning what you might want to get on July 1st. All right, so the first one, this is the Ticket Memory Deck. So I love Memory Decks cards. I haven't made one in a long time, but this one cuts out, well, you see where the notches are for the Memory Decks card, and then it cuts everything out in the shape of a ticket, and there's a small ticket behind there as well. All the details will be on the website as to exactly what pieces you get, but this is, again, it's just an overview. And you'll notice that the dies are now back to this beautiful aqua color. I think this is the color that they'll be from now on, which is my favorite, so I'm excited. So yeah, this is a Ticket Memory Decks. That is the first item. The next one, which is definitely in the tropical theme, is this one, and this one is the Flamingo Shaker. So how cute to make an embellishment with flamingos, and there's one facing this way, one facing that way. It comes with the leaves, the frame, the background pieces, the cute little spindly legs, and then of course like details for the face as well. So this will be so fun to make for cards, any kind of like summery kind of project you're going to be making. So again, this is the Flamingo Shaker. Next we have more flamingos, but this one is the Flamingo Embellishment. So this one does not make a shaker. It instead makes, I think it looks like, yeah, flamingos facing two different ways, and it comes with all the different embellishments and layering pieces, including this cool wing. Look at that. It's got texture in it as well. It's got a hibiscus flower. There's eyelashes. The flower looks like it has layering pieces. It's got leaves as well. I think that's a wing, right? And then, I don't know, maybe that's a layering piece for that. I'm not exactly sure what all the pieces are quite yet, but as always, Erica's dies, now they come pre-cut, so you don't have to, cut them apart yourself. Everything is cut apart, the loose ones, or they're on the plate. So that is so nice. You're not going to really lose any of your die pieces. I like to keep mine in this packaging. It just makes it easier to keep everything, together. So that's what I do. So anyway, that's the Flamingo Embellishment. Next, we have some more flowers. These are the Hibiscus flower plates. So it comes with two different sizes, the smaller and the larger. So these are going to be beautiful hibiscus. It even comes with the center of the hibiscus. I think this is like the stamen and this is the center. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So it'll cut out 3 of the different flower pieces at once. So then you can just run it through your die cutting machine once and then stack up the pieces. So that's really nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how these look all cut out. I think they'll be beautiful. Again, beautiful accents for your summer projects. And then we have, speaking of accents, these are the tropical leaves. So look at all the different shapes of the different leaves that you get. So it looks like palm leaves, ferns. I'm not sure what all of these are, but they look tropically to me. So these will be fun to cut out in different colors, different sheens, and then you can combine them and they'll add some real nice dimension to your summery tropical projects, especially with the hibiscus and the flamingos. So again, that's the tropical leaves. Okay, next we have another tropical themed product. This one's called the Sun Shaker Tag. So it's, as you can see, it is a tag because it does have this loop that it cuts out on the base, and then there's this layering piece that cuts out the rays of the sun. You could even make it into a smiley face. Kind of looks like a mustache, but that's the eyelashes. So this will be so pretty. Looking forward to this. You can use this all year round. Doesn't have to be in the summer. I would like to use this in like darker tones for fall projects, and you can make it brighter for sunrise, darker for sunset. So I think that is so pretty. Looking forward to making that. I love tags, love making tags. The next one, this one's so fun looking. It's called the Shop Front A2. And this one does have dies inside it as well, but it makes a shop front on, I assume, in the size of an A2 card. So I want to take this out, take a look at it, and make that because I think that'll be really, really fun. Just haven't gotten to it yet, but it'll be soon because I'm really curious to see how this looks. It's got really nice details, even scroll work, embossing on some of the layering pieces. Love when they have, when the shop fronts have these awnings like this, so that'll be nice to customize as well. So again, that is the Shop Front A2. Next we have a mini album, and this one is one that says travel on it. So as you can see, it comes with the holes in there already for your binder rings, and then the outer piece cuts out like the edges of the word travel. Then there's a dotted or stitched layering piece for that, and then there are the individual letters that cut out. So that'll be so nice for summer vacations or any vacation that you take, and it's a nice horizontal shape, so you'll be able to fit pictures in here, as well as ephemera, embellishments, mementos, journaling, whatever you want for your little travel mini album, or you can even make it into a card, which I probably will do, of course. So there's that one. Next we have another big set. This one is called the Hibiscus mini album. And this looks like it makes, let's see, this is really big. As you can see, it's as big as my hand or even bigger. So again, with the mini album, it cuts out the outer piece and then a stitch layer that also cuts out the individual petals. And there are, it looks like a stamen and flower centers. Well, this is the flower center inside. So that's going to be really pretty to customize with papers. I could even see doing like some watercolor painting on this. I think that would be really nice. I might venture into that if I'm feeling brave that day. But again, the Hibiscus mini album. So very pretty and tropical. And then this is perfect for vacations or just any sort of summer kind of theme project. This one is called the Bikini set. So this one is really nice and big, these bikinis. There's like this set here, and then there are, layering pieces to go behind that. So there'll be like a scalloped part that you can put behind the bikini. Or this one, maybe this one goes behind that one. Looks like maybe, I don't know, they go together in different ways. Like the scallop part goes behind the straight part. So I'm not sure if these are standalone and these just go together or what. We'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm thinking that these are the ones that are meant to layer behind the scallops. And it comes with bows to put for the center of your bikinis. So how cute are these? Oh, I just love them. So again, those are the that's the bikini set. The next few, I have some examples. This one comes in the old packaging. This one is the charcuterie board add-on set. And it comes with 4 different sizes of inserts for your charcuterie board. And I did make one because I wanted to see how it looked. Now, if you have the original charcuterie board that came out a couple of years ago, I believe, that one is such a great set. I use it all the time for tags as well as like charcuterie board embellishments. And what's good about these, if you can see, it leaves stitch edging on the outside, and then it cuts out the like insert of your charcuterie board as well. So if you wanted to make it like into a shaker on a card, you could just put this onto the front of your card and cut it out, and it will leave a stitched edging or stitch frame. So then you can make like a shaker embedded inside of your card. So I love that. It leaves stitching on the outside. That's really fun. So this was the original charcuterie board set, which I got out. I always have it available since it's one of my favorites. There is a layering piece to go with each 4 sizes of the charcuterie board. So let me show you how it looks when you cut it out. So I cut out the, let's see, I think it's the second biggest charcuterie board out of this like mustard gold paper. And then this is the new add-on set. So it doesn't leave stitching on the inside. That's just on the outside of the charcuterie board add-on. So on the inside, it's just like a smaller insert to put onto your charcuterie board, just to change the paper and layer it up. And this is that new paper that I just got. I have my whole folder here, but this is Cardabella roll with it. So I was using this paper for the next project I'm going to show you. So I just cut out the insert to show you what it would look like. And then you could like tie something or add some embellishments up on top here. I made a little bow, so I didn't glue it on yet because I wanted you to see how it looked without it, but I plan to just glue that on there, and then I have a tag ready to go. I mean, I would add something, you know, some sentiment or something there, but the base is ready to go for sure. So isn't that cute? I love having another layer for these charcuterie boards. I think that was a great idea to come up with that. So there are those, and then the next one I want to share with you is this die set, and this one is called the popcorn box. So this one comes with different dies to make a 3D popcorn box, and you can use this plate here to cut out little hearts on the side. I'll show you how that looks, and then it comes with this heart die as well, and then there are other pieces to further embellish it as well, and they're on the inside. So let me show you the one that I made, and I used that roll with it collection for this. Isn't this a nice box? Now the strap doesn't come with it. I made that out of the purse strap bundle, which is available on scrapdivadesigns.com. I will link, as long as they're still available, the purse strap bundle and the original charcuterie board set, because those are a previous release, so they should be available now if you want to take a look at those. But I used this one because I love how it matched the edge of the popcorn box. So I didn't really make mine a popcorn box. I just made it into just like a little tote box, but you can see how nice and big this is. So on the front, it does come with this layering piece that, if you could see, I'm not sure if you could see it, but it embosses vertical lines through it. Yeah, I don't think you can, but I do love this like kitchen print that I used on this tag. So I used that, and then this candy here, that comes from an older Scrap Diva Designs die set. Let me just look. Oh, it comes from this one, the Mason Jar mini album. See that candy right there? That's what I used to create that candy. It looks like a roll of Smarties there. And I used some ephemera. And then on this side, I used the heart that comes with the die set and just cut it out of that same like mustardy gold paper. And then I made this cute little bowl full of hearts. And the bowl comes from another Scrap Diva Design set, which is this one, the Oven Mini album. So you might have that in your stash as well. If any of these die sets that I'm showing you are still available, I will have them linked down below. But this one comes with lots of accessories for your Oven Mini album. So I used the bowl. It does cut out a slit. So then I added some hearts. And the hearts I cut out from this one, which I've been using a lot lately, the Market Stand Mini album. So there are some nice heart shapes in there. You can see down at the bottom. So I used those and cut them out of different paper and stuck them in and glued them on. And I just think it adds a nice little like kitchen embellishment down there. And then I added this cute little measuring cup brad here. And on this side, I just added a piece of ephemera. I think you could see the vertical lines here a little bit better. Yeah, see that going down? Those are just like embossed lines to add some detail to the insert. I forgot to mention on the other side, but here is the plate that cuts out the little hearts, and they cut out really well. Just use your precision plate when you're running this through your die cutting machine, and it will make cutting out the hearts a little bit easier. And then you could save the hearts too, like I glued some of them onto here. And I used another, well, the same die set from, I think it was the Mason Jar Mini album. Yeah, the Mason Jar Mini album has a macaron die in there. So I used that and just popped it up a little bit on some foam tape to add another kind of sweet treat embellishment there. So cute, right? So back to the front, this is what the little popcorn box makes. You just cut out the front of the box 4 times, glue them together on the glue flaps, which you could see on the inside of my box, like at the corner. And it does come with the bottom piece too, that you just, glue everything to. So very easy to put together, and it's a nice size too. Let me measure this for you, and then I'll show you exactly how much you can fit into it. So not including the strap, because that doesn't come with the die set, but it's about 4.5 inches top to bottom. Side to side at the widest point, it's about 3 3/4. At the smallest point, it's about 2 7/8. And then depth-wise, it's not quite 3 inches. Well, I guess that makes sense. That's the depth, the smallest length, so about 2 7/8. So really nice and big. Let me just show you a few things you could put in here. I just found some kitchen things. I have this pack of recipe cards that I thought would go well with this project, so I put that in there. Then I have this little rolling pin from Hobby Lobby. I thought that would be a nice addition to this little gift box. I have this jar of Brutus Monroe Faux Honey, which I haven't used yet, but I do have it out in my craft room because it's just so cute. So you can put that in there. And then I have this pack of Buttons Galore and More flat backs, and these are all like breakfast theme, so I thought that would go good too. So look at all that can fit in there, and you could probably fit more as well. So I would just put these in here and add some tissue paper, and what a cute little gift for, doesn't have to be a crafter, you know, it could be for, well, I guess these things would have to be for a crafter, but the rolling pin is good decor, and recipe cards, everybody could use those, right? So yeah, that's my little project I wanted to share with you, as well as the charcuterie board. All these dies, again, will be available on July 1st on scrapdivadesigns.com. Don't forget to use my referral link and coupon code Strawberry Cream when you place your order. Thank you for doing that, by the way. I really, really appreciate that. I'll link the die sets that are already released, just in case you want to pick those up at the same time if you don't have them. And yeah, any questions, let me know. I'll be back soon with more projects. Of course, I love the beginning of the month because I get all new dies, and I just, you know, I'm so excited to put everything together. So I hope you guys are too. I hope you're looking forward to this release. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.